wanted to jump on today and tell you about something that's really been on my mind. I know I always say that, but these things really are on my mind. So there's three things I want to talk about. First one is community, the second one is integrity, and the third one is decisions. And you're probably sitting here going, what do those three things all have in common? Let me tell you. So I'm Jessica Hansen. I'm your business and success coach. You probably are viewing this on my page, possibly on my YouTube channel, but wherever you are, I just want to make sure you know who I am and where you can find me. So, community. Who are you around? Okay, what does community actually mean to you? So, community is your circle, right? Your inner circle. Who do you like to keep right with you? And maybe it's 5 of your closest friends. Maybe it's 2 or 3 of your closest friends. Maybe you consider your extended community, like maybe 100 people, as your circle. That's okay. Community is kind of how you choose to define it. The important thing about community is that, number one, you show up to be part of the community that you're calling yours. And number 2, that they're there for you. So it's not about only what is your community doing for you. It's also about what are you doing for your community. So, for example, I have had to make some really hard choices lately. For me, I have been putting blood, sweat, and tears into leading a networking group in my own community. And it's just been on my mind lately that, you know what? It's not working for me. The group is great. The ladies are great. But I feel like it's not all balanced. So I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue putting in the effort, and I'm not going to continue to expect anything in return. That's okay. That's me making a choice. So that brings me into integrity, because integrity is pretty much all about doing what you say you're going to do. Okay? When you start off and you're working with somebody and you're giving them a proposal and you're all excited, sometimes you overcommit. Sometimes you can't deliver. So when you're in a place in your business where you're interacting with people and you're talking about what are you providing and what are they going to give you in return, think about it. Think about, can you actually deliver on what it is you're saying? For example, with this group that I have decided I'm going to be leaving, I've decided, for me, my integrity is compromised when I'm leading a group and my heart is not in it. Okay? And that, for me, is not okay, because that is not how I want to run my business. I want to show up, I want to be who I say I am, and I want to give it 100% all the time. So I don't want to put the energy into that anymore, where I am not showing up as my best self. That's integrity. That's what a lot of people forget about. People are real, and people see what you do, and people can feel when you're being genuine or when you're not being genuine. And that's what I don't want. I don't ever want somebody to think that I am not being genuine, because I don't like to show up that way, and I never intentionally show up that way. So if I'm in a situation and I feel that my integrity is going to be compromised because I can't fully show up as myself, I'm going to have to choose to leave that situation. And that is just what's happening. So the third thing I want to talk about is decisions. And you know, sometimes we have to make those really hard decisions, and they're not what we want to do, and we're afraid that it's going to reflect badly and that you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, especially as women, right? Sometimes we're afraid to hurt feelings. But if you are sitting down and something that you're doing or something that you've committed to is not, I don't want to say worth your time, okay? That was the first thing that popped in my head there, but that's not what I mean. because it is worth my time, but it's causing me stress, okay? It's causing me negative feelings, and that's not what I want, okay? I want to focus on positive things and joy in my own life. That is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because helping women to succeed in their business and really get that solid foundation going so they can succeed without the stress, that is what makes me happy, okay? That is what brings me joy. And that is what I want to do. And therefore, I'm so sorry about the dogs barking. That's life as a mompreneur. Yay, outtakes. Anyway, that's what I want to talk about was, number one, community, really thinking about who's in your circle and who are you showing up for and who are you showing up with integrity for. Are you doing what you say you're going to do, and are you following through on your commitments? Because that is very, very important. People always know. And the last thing is make those hard decisions. Decide what you want. Decide if the things that you're letting into your life are or are not in line with what you've decided you want. So that's my 3 things today. I will talk to you guys later. Go ahead and drop me a little comment so I know that you saw this.